Hi friends, I welcome you all at Grade B. We are covering current affairs series for this upcoming SEBI Grade A Phase 1 exam 2022, and we are covering top 300 multiple choice questions, and this is part 4 of our series. If you have not seen our previous part, so you can visit our channel, that is crackgradeb.com. Our first question for today: who among the following has launched the online courses on Indian Constitution? Option is Dr. Rajiv Kumar, Dharmendra Pradhan, Narendra Modi, Ramnath Kovind or Kiren Rijiju. So friend, as a part of celebration of Azadi ke Amrit Mahotsav, Law Minister Kiren Rijiju launched online courses on Indian Constitution. Option is Kiren Rijiju. Who among the following has become the first Indian to award the honorary title of Knight of Parte Guelfa in Italy? Parag Agrawal, Dr. S.K. Sohan Roy, Geeta Gopinath, Rishi Sunak or Dr. Rajiv Kumar. So recently, Sohan Roy, a Forbes listed entrepreneur from Kerala and who has a passion for getting noticed in the film industry through his unconventional contribution to the humanity and the world cinema, has now become the first Indian who has been awarded the honorary title of Knight of Parte Guelfa in Italy. Answer is Dr. S.K. Sohan Roy. Which city has been organized the 20th meeting of Shanghai Cooperation Organization Council of Heads of the Government, that is CHG? Moscow, Bishkek, Ashgabat, Nur Sultan or Beijing? So the 20th Shanghai Cooperation Organization Council of Head Government meeting was held Nur Sultan in virtual format under the chairmanship of Kazakhstan. So option is Nur Sultan. Which telecom operator has scheduled to roll out its 4G services by September 2022? Options are Reliance Jio, Bharti Airtel, Bharat Sanchar Nigam Limited, Vodafone Idea Limited, Mahanagar Telephone Nagar Nigam Limited. So Bharat Sanchar Nigam Limited is scheduled to roll out its 4G services by September 2022. Which is the world's cheapest city as per Cost of Living Index 2021? Baghdad, Nairobi, Dhaka, Damascus or Tehran? So the Syria, Damascus was ranked as the world's cheapest city, while Tel Aviv has topped the Cost of Living Index 2021. Paris and Singapore are jointly ranked second and followed by the Zurich and Hong Kong at the 4th and 5th place respectively. So the Damascus is the cheapest city to living as per this Cost of Living Index 2021. Which among the following is the world's most expensive city? That is Washington, Tel Aviv, Paris, Singapore, Tokyo. So Tel Aviv has become the world's most expensive city to live in, surpassing Paris and Singapore as per the Economist Intelligence Unit Worldwide Cost of Living Index 2021. So this Worldwide Living Index is also released by this Economic Intelligence Unit. So you can remember this point here. Who among the following has released a book Democracy, Politics and Governance? Options: Venkaiah Naidu, Om Birla, Jyoti Raj, Nitya M. Scindia, Dr. Mahendra Nath Pandey or Piyush Goyal. So Vice President of India Venkaiah Naidu on 72nd anniversary of the adoption of the Constitution of India released a book titled Democracy, Politics and Governance in English and Loktantra Rajniti and Dharam in Hindi at New Delhi. Who among the following has been won World Athletics Women of the Year Award? Options are Sonika Kaliraman, Prachi Tehlan, Pratima Singh, Deepika Palikal or Anju Baby George. So the former international long jump star Anju Baby George has been awarded the Woman of the Year by the World Athletics for grooming talent in the country and advocating gender equality. World AIDS Day celebrated on which date? 3rd December, 2nd December, 1st December, 4th December or 5th December. So the World AIDS Day is observed on 1st December with a new theme every year, and this year's theme is End Inequalities and Aid is aimed at WHO and its partner organization, highlighting the need for the special focus on reaching people left behind. It is called on global leaders to rally to end inequalities that drive AIDS. What is the approved loan amount approved by the Asian Development Bank for the Government of India to improve the quality of school education? $200 million, $250, $315, $400 or $500 million. The Asian Development has approved this 500 million loans to the Indian government to improve the quality of school education and minimize the effect of the COVID-19 outbreak on the student. Option is 500. Which bank has partnered with Worldline to enable equated monthly installments on its debit card? Kotak Mahindra Bank, IndusInd Bank, ICICI Bank, HDFC Bank or Karur Vysya Bank. So the Kotak Mahindra Bank has partnered with the Europe-based payment and transactional services firm Worldline to enable equated monthly installment payment on the Kotak debit card in India. What is the GDP growth projection for India for the fiscal year 2023 by this DBS Bank? 9.1%, 6%, 7.3 or 8.2%. So DBS revised India's GDP growth forecast upwards to 7% from 6% earlier for financial year 23. The GDP forecast of India for financial 22 is predicted to as 5% by the DBS Bank. So 23 is 7%. What is the Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development OECD GDP growth projection for India for financial year 22? So option is 9%, 9.1%, 9.2, 9.4 or 9.5%. So the Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development has lowered India's GDP growth forecast to 4% from 9.7% for financial year 22. Who has appointed as the chairperson of the ICAI's Quality Review Board? Rakesh Sharma, Rajneesh Kumar, Shefali Sharma, Karnam Sekar or Padmaja Chunduru. So Shefali Shah was appointed as the chairperson of the ICAI Quality Review Board by the Union Ministry of Corporate Affairs. Where is the headquarters of the Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development OECD? Options Rome, Geneva, Washington DC, Paris or New York. So the Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development has headquarters at Paris, France. Its Secretary General is Matthias Cormann and it is founded on 30th September. Geeta Gopinath is said to become the first Deputy Managing Director of the International Monetary Fund. Whom does she succeed? Geoffrey Okamoto, Jacinda Ardern, Okonjo Iweala, Kristalina Georgieva or none of the above. So, Chief Economist of the International Monetary Fund, Geeta Gopinath, is said to become the first Deputy Managing Director of the IMF, which is the second highest position in IMF after that of the Managing Director. And she will succeed Geoffrey Okamoto. So option is A for this question. Now, this 171. What is the extended timeline announced for the implementation of the Smart City Mission by the Union Government? Options are 2022, 23, 24, 25 or 27. The Union Housing Urban Affairs Minister has extended the timeline for implementation of the Smart City Mission to June 2023 due to the COVID-19 pandemic. So the Smart City Mission was launched on 25th January 2015 by the Union Housing and Urban Affairs Ministry. Which of the following firm launch a portfolio management services marketplace for high net worth individual investors? BharatPe, PayPal, Paytm Money or PhonePe or Google Pay. So the Paytm Money, Paytm's wholly owned subsidiary, has established a portfolio management services marketplace for its high net worth individual, and the marketplace was launched along with the PMS Bazaar, which is a PMS advisory startup. Answer is Paytm Money. The Indian Farmers Fertilizer Corporation Limited ranked first in the 10th Annual World Cooperation Monitoring Report. Who released this report? It is International Cooperative Alliance, Amul Horticulture Producer Cooperative Marketing and Processing Society, Anuyana Cooperative Bank Limited or Karnataka Milk Federation. The Indian Farmers Fertilizer Corporation Limited was ranked as the number one cooperative among the top 300 cooperative according to the 2021 edition of the 10th Annual World Cooperative Monitoring Report. This report was published by this International Cooperative Alliance, and the ranking is based on the ratio of turnover over the gross domestic product per capita. Which of the following mutual fund company launched India's first Nifty Alpha 50 exchange trade fund? SBI Mutual Fund, Axis Asset Management Company, BNP Paribas Asset Management Company, SBI Nifty Index Fund or Kotak Mahindra Mutual Fund. So the Kotak Mahindra Mutual Fund has launched India's first ever Nifty Alpha 50 ETF exchange traded fund called the Kotak Nifty Alpha 50 ETF. Who was appointed as the chairman of the National Asset Reconstruction Company? Shesha, Pradeep Shah, Kuldeep Shah, Sanjay Jain or Rakesh Gupta. So the Pradeep Shah was appointed as the chairman of the National Asset Reconstruction. Where did the Union Minister of External Affairs, Dr. S. Jaishankar, address the 5th Indian Ocean Conference? Option Saudi Arabia, Sri Lanka, Abu Dhabi, Russia or Australia. So the Union External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar addressed the 5th Indian Ocean Conference on 4th to 5th December in Abu Dhabi. What is the name of the India's first indigenous server launched by the Union Minister of State for Electronic and IT Rajiv Chandrasekhar? It is Rudra, Mudra, Sidra, Dhruv or Dhruva. So the Union Minister of State for Electronics and IT Rajiv Chandrasekhar launched the first indigenous server Rudra developed by the Center for Development of Advanced Computing (CDAC). This server was developed under the National Supercomputing Mission for manufacturing classical standalone commercial services and also a building block for building large supercomputer system for 10 petaflops of computing performance. So answer is Rudra. Which state became the largest manufacturing hub of India according to a report released by the Reserve Bank of India? It's Karnataka, Gujarat, Assam, Kerala or Maharashtra. According to the report of Reserve Bank of India, Gujarat has become the largest manufacturing hub of India on the bank of continuous improvement in the investment and ease of doing business. So Gujarat recently overtook the Maharashtra in terms of manufacturing. What is the rank of India as the most powerful country in the Lowy Institute Asia Power Index? 2, 3, 4, 6 or 8. So India is the 4th most powerful country in Asia Pacific as per the Lowy Institute Asia Power Index. The top 10 countries for overall power in the Asia Pacific region in the Lowy Institute Asia Power Index are the US, China, Japan, India, Russia, Australia, South Korea, Singapore, Indonesia and Thailand. World's oldest Test cricket player Eileen Ash passed away. Which country does she hail from? Options: Australia, West Indies, England, Russia, India. So the oldest living English Test cricketer Eileen Ash passed away at the age of 110. She played 7 tests for England, taking 10 wickets and average of 23 with the right arm pace bowling after making her debut against Australia in 1937. So she belongs to England. What is the name of the scheme launched by the Union Minister of Social Justice and Empowerment for the socio-economic upliftment of scheduled caste students? It is Shristi, Shrestha, Siesta, Sristika or Trikta. The Union Minister of Social Justice and Empowerment Virendra Kumar launched residential education for students in high school in targeted area Shrestha scheme for the socio-economic upliftment and overall development of the scheduled caste student by providing quality residential education to meritorious students in the reputed private school. So this is Shrestha. So which bank has launched an add-on application for their differently abled employees? State Bank of India, Indian Bank, ICICI Bank, Punjab National Bank or Axis Bank. So the PNB Pride CRMD module tool, an Android-based application for differentially abled personnel, was launched by the Punjab National Bank to monitor and effectively follow up the spatial monitoring account for borrowers. Which institute has signed a memorandum of understanding with the Tata Power to collaborate on research and development training and consultancy services? IIT Madras, IIT Bombay, IIT Delhi, IIT Bhubaneswar, IIT Hyderabad. So Indian Institute of Technology, Madras and Tata Power has signed a memorandum of understanding to collaborate on research and development, consultancy, policy advocacy, advice, training and commercialization of innovation and solution to pursue advanced research in areas of future technology. Which country has re-elected Adama Barrow as its president for a second term? Barbados, Lithuania, Tanzania, Cyprus or the Gambia. The Adam Barrow was re-elected as the president of the Gambia for second term. Which of the following firm launched the cyber security skilling program in India to skill over 1 lakh learners by 2022? Apple, Samsung, Microsoft, IBM or Google. So the Microsoft launched by the cyber security skilling program that aimed to skill over 1 lakh learners by 2022 as a part of effort to address the skill gap and empower the Indian workforce for a career in digital security. What is the name of the Pan India capacity building program launched by the National Commission for Women in Politics? She is a change maker, change maker of the Bharat, change maker for bright future. She ruled the world and she always a change maker. The National Commission for Women launched a Pan-India Capacity Building Program. She is a change maker for women representative at all levels. Gram Panchayat, women, parliamentarian and political workers, including the office bearer of the national and state political parties, to improve the leadership skill of a grassroots women political leaders. What is the loan amount signed by the Asian Development to improve access to affordable drinking water supply and sanitation services in Uttarakhand? $100 million, 125, 135, 150 or $200 million. So Indian government and the Asian Development signed a $125 million loan around 942 crore agreement to improve access to safe, affordable drinking water supply and sanitation services in Uttarakhand. What is the bank rate fixed by the Reserve Bank of India on the fourth bi-monthly monetary policy in December 2021? 3.35%, 3.54, 4.25 or 4.5%. The Reserve Bank of India RBI kept the key policy rates unchanged and its fourth bi-monthly monetary policy. And these are the policy rate. Repo rate is 4%, old new is 4%, reverse repo rate is not changed, bank rate is also not changed, marginal standing facility is same, and the statutory liquid ratio is 18% same, and the cash reserve ratio is also at 4%. What is the GDP growth projection for India by the Fitch rating for 2021 and 22 financial year? 22, that is 8%, 8.2%, 8.4%, and 8.7% or 8.9%. The Fitch rating has projected the gross domestic product growth forecast of India as 4% for 2021 and 22 from 8.7% projected earlier. The economic growth projection of India for the next financial year is estimated 10.3 from 10% projected earlier. So option is 8.7%. It was projected earlier by this Fitch agency. Now, which Indian ministry has signed as a MOU with the Flipkart to help self-help groups through the Flipkart Samarth program? Union Ministry of Finance Corporation and Corporate Affairs, Union Ministry of Commerce and Industry, Ministry of Rural, Ministry of Minority Affairs or Animal Husbandry and Dairy. So Union Ministry of Rural Development and Flipkart signed an agreement to help self-help groups produce, including the artisan, weaver, craftsman, to access national market through the Flipkart Samarth program under the National Rural Livelihood Mission. Which bank has partnered with the National Payment Corporation of India to launch a RuPay on the go wearable keychain for debit card customers? IndusInd Bank, Kotak Mahindra, ICICI, Union Bank of India, City Union Bank. So Union Bank has launched the RuPay on the go contactless wearable keychain for debit card customer in partnership with the National Payment Corporation of India and its manufacturing partner Sisha Sai. When was the SARC Charter first adopted in Dhaka? 1979, 82, 1985, 1989 and 1992. The South Asian Association for Regional Cooperation SARC Charter Day is observed on 8 December annually to commemorate the adoption of the SARC Charter. This year marked the 37th anniversary of SARC Charter Day, and the SARC Charter Day was adopted in Dhaka on 8 December 1985 during the first summit. What is the name of the mobile application launched by the Union Education Minister to learn basic conversation skill in language other than their mother tongue? Bhasha Sangam, Shrestha Sangam, Krisha Sangam, Kritik Sangam or Moji Sangam. The Union Education Minister launched a mobile application named Bhasha Sangam to enable at least 75 lakh people to learn basic conversation skill in language other than their mother tongue. Which company becomes the first to offer certified and PCI tokenization service for Indian business on RuPay? PhonePe, PayFi, PayPal, Paytm or Payslip. Fi Commerce API first digital payment platform PayFi becomes the first certified tokenization service for NPCI tokenization system that support the tokenization of the RuPay card. Which of the following organizations propose the one commodity, one exchange concept? Security and Exchange Board of India, Reserve Bank of India, National Bank of Agriculture and Rural Development, National Housing Bank or Small Industrial Development Bank of India. The Security and Exchange Board of India, SEBI, has proposed a one commodity, one exchange concept in a bid to reduce fragmentation of liquidity. What is the rank of Union Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman on the Forbes World's 100 Most Powerful Women list 2021? 32, 35, 37, 41 or 39. So the Union Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman was ranked at 37th position on the Forbes ranking of 100 Most Powerful Women of the World 2021. Who among the following has bagged the 57 Janpith Award for 2022, not 21? So your options are Neelmani Pukan, Damodar Mauzo, Amitabh Ghosh, Akitam Achutam Nambuditri, or Krishna Sobitri. So Konkani writer Damodar Valley Mojo bagged the 57 Janpith Award 2022 for his outstanding contribution to the literature. So this Damodar Mojo is the right answer. When was the Human Rights Day observed? 2nd December, 4 December, 8 December, 9 December, or 10 December. The Human Rights Day is observed on 10 December every year to commemorate the adoption and proclamation of the Universal Declaration of Human Rights by the United Nations General Assembly on 10 December 1948, the first worldwide enunciation of human rights and one of the most major achievements of the nascent United Nations. Which state of the Chief Minister has launched the milk price incentive scheme to benefit around 53 individuals? It is from Uttar Pradesh, Madhya Pradesh, Uttarakhand, Karnataka, or Tamil Nadu. So the Uttarakhand of Chief Minister Pushkar Singh Dhami launched the milk price incentive scheme that will benefit around 53,000 individuals because of the money will be directly into the beneficiary account through the direct bank transfer. Which bank has got the scheduled bank status from the Reserve Bank of India? That is Jana Small Finance Bank, Paytm Payment Bank, Equitas Small Finance Bank, Airtel Payment Bank, or ISAF Small Finance Bank. So the Paytm Bank has received the scheduled bank status from the Reserve Bank of India, in which the bank has been included in the second schedule of the Reserve Bank of India Act 1984. So friends, this was all from my side today. I will come up with more video. Till then, thank you and happy learning. पढ़ते रहिए, मेहनत करते रहिए.